everyone. It is great to be here. And my name is Eliane Voislav. I'm a volunteer at Reaprendência International. And I have here a great opportunity to invite you all for 3 events that are going to happen in Europe in this October. Okay? So it's a great opportunity, and I invited all the team of organizers to talk to you, and then you can ask your doubts or your questions about how to participate in this event, where to stay, and what to expect from the courses that are going to be delivered there, right? And I want also to talk about our program, Consciousness in Evolution, that is a program from Reaprendência International, the consciouscentric institution where I belong. And our objective here is to debate many themes related to self-education, parapsychism, out-of-body experience, bioenergies, multiple lives, and many other subjects related to self-evolution. So in this live, people, we are talking about many issues under the consciential paradigm, that is the paradigm that rules conscienciology, right? So for the ones who are new here and are seeing us for the first time, conscienciology is the science that studies the consciousness in an integral way. Who are the consciousnesses? We, the intelligent principles and the human beings. This is also called the soul, the spirit, but we are all consciousnesses, right? And we have the consciential paradigm that sees this consciousness in an integral way. It means that we have more than one body. We don't have just this physical body. We interact constantly with multiple dimensions. We have had many other lives, and we still in a process of development, so we will be having many other lives. Okay, so this is a little bit of what the consciential paradigm studies. And I think it's very important to mention this for the ones who are first timers. And this course that we are going to talk about is going to happen in Europe in October, as I told you. And I will invite now one of the organizers. Hello, Analu.
Hi, Eliane. Hi, everyone. It's so nice to be here again.
Great, Analu. Well, I will introduce Analu to you. She is graduated in computer network and psychology. She is a conscienciology volunteer since 2018. And since then, she's a volunteer of APEX, that is the International Association of Existential Program. She currently lives in Foz do Iguaçu. So she's one of the organizers. Welcome. And well, Analu, I'd like to start talking to you about this great event that is our focus here. And first of all, what is to travel with a purpose?
Well, that's great. So before I start explaining about what is to travel with a purpose, I'd like to talk a little bit about what is purpose under the perspective of conscienciology, right? So in a nutshell, in a very short way of explaining, I'd like to say, as you said before in the beginning, that conscienciology is the science that's going to study the consciousness, the human being in integral and multidimensional and multi-existential way. So basically, we are not here in this life for tourism. We are not tourists here. It means we have something bigger, something that is important. We have changes to make, to make this world better. And the ultimate goal, the ultimate objective is what we call, is what represents the idea of existential program. So basically, most of us, or a few of us, attend to a course, to before being reborn in this life, we attend to a course that is called intermissive course. And there we are going to plan our next existence. And this plan involves a lot of things, but mostly, and the most important thing is to evolve, to help ourselves, our group, and the world to be better. So the idea of traveling with a purpose, and remembering that we are not tourists here, is that each minute of our life, we are in a way attending to our existential program. So if we are going to travel, why not to do that in a way that we are going to evolve a little more, to help others, to make assistance. So that's it. That is the idea of traveling with a purpose. We are going to be in another country to make a rapport with another people and help them, the extra physical consciousness and the intraphysical consciousness also. So this is the biggest idea of ours. It's not just a travel. It's not traveling just to participate from a course. We have another things to do. Do you understand?
Very good. Very good. I see. And I totally agree, because if we are going to use our time, we have to choose what's the best for everyone, what is more connected to our existential program, to our proexis. Okay. So I totally agree. I participated in the existential balance last year in Germany. It was a great course, great opportunity. And I really recommend for the ones who are watching us, if you can, make all the efforts possible to participate in these international courses, to meet the intermissivists all around the world. That is really a great opportunity. And so I will call another guest today, that is Bertrand Bro. Okay, that is one of our guests that is also an organizer. Hello, Bertrand. Welcome to our program. I will introduce Bertrand to you. Bertrand is graduated in Business Administration and International Trade at PUC Paraná. He also has two master degrees, one in Systems of Logistics and also another one in Education and Pedagogy, both done at Universidade Federal do Paraná in Brazil. He knows Conscientiology since 1990 and is currently living in Paris and is a volunteer of APEX. Welcome, Bertrand.
Welcome. Hello, everyone.
Good.
I'm very happy to be here with invited. Eliane invited us to explain you what you want to do with Conscientiology in France, in Europe, and in France. So the 12 and 3 October 2024, we make in Italy, Portugal, no, in Strasbourg, in France, a conscientology here, because conscientology is it's very difficult to grow in this country. So we decided to move us to move intermissivistas to go together to make conscientology up. So particularly in this country, we want to create critical mass. And this is our proper propose.
Very good. It's a very good idea to create opportunity for bringing up new intermissivists, as you told, creating critic mass. Very
Yeah.
good. And you are one of the organizers of the event. So why did you choose Strasbourg, Bertrand?
Strasbourg, because Strasbourg is the limit of France, Germany, and Switzerland. So we want to make these three countries together with our friends who live there to make this event. Strasbourg is strategic because the the place of Union Europe, Europe. We visit the Parliament, the 11 the day 11 for this event.
Very good. So you're going to be there, and as you are a French speaker, you can welcome your the French intermissivists, people who speak only French. You can welcome and help with the translation, and for these initial and essential concepts of conscientiology, Bertrand can have
Okay.
you there and help you with them.
Okay.
Okay,
Alors, je
very
vais.
good.
Okay. You want to you speak now or later?
Later on, we are going to do a different live. We are going to try a
Yeah.
different approach in this live, and Bertrand is going to invite the people who are French speakers. He's going to invite in French, make the invitation in French, and we will also have Danielle that is going to invite the people in Italian, and we will have Manuela that will invite the people in German, and also Marilee Bro, that is Bertrand's wife, and she's going to invite people in Portuguese. So this is the plan for today's live, okay? So hold on a second. I will call Danielle, and I will return to you very soon, Ana Lu and Bertrand. So let's put Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Nice to see you here.
Hey everybody,
So,
how you doing?
so Danielle Sampaio is graduated in automotive engineering and management engineering. He knows Conscientiology since 2015. He volunteers at Apex and is one of our representatives in Italy. Where are you living right now? I know you live in Italy, but which town do you live?
Yeah, hi everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the invitation. I'm excited to kick off this conversation about the traveling with purpose. Right now, I'm speaking from Milan in Italy, so just at the north, close by to France and also Switzerland to our friends Bertana and also Najla.
And well, Danielle, I would like you to let us know how is this backstage work for this event? Why did you decide to participate in an event, organize an event like that, bring people to Italy? What's the purpose?
Okay, so I think the purpose of those courses that we're going to have not only in Italy but also in France and also in Portugal, it comes really from the demand of those countries in Europe, because basically a lot of intermissivists and a lot of people they know conscientiology or they know concepts like purpose, ikigai, and other things. But then a lot of those contents that we know are only in Portuguese. So bringing these kind of courses and those things to Europe, it's a way to bringing people closer to these kind of concepts, especially when we bring to those countries, for example, in Italy, that we're going to have a simultaneous translation to Italian, basically make this integration with the environment and the people that are locals, but not only that can help us in broadening those concepts and going further. Then for the second question on the backstage of the organizations, so when you think about organizing 3 courses in Europe, it's not an easy task, basically because you need to think that we're having professors coming also from Brazil, but from other countries in Europe. So you can imagine that you have a lot of logistics that you need to put everyone together, get the ideas, and then everything also needs to flow in a coherent way in terms of courses, because you cannot give the same course twice. You cannot put courses that are not interconnected. And this is also always part of a bigger picture. So this year we have these 3 courses, but what we're going to have next year, in 5 years. So the backstage is really a small piece of a bigger picture of things that we want to do in Europe. So it's just a small step to things that we want to have here in Europe.
That's great to know. I'm very happy because as far as I know, Conscientiology was first presented in Italy 2 decades ago. It was a long time ago, and then all the activities stopped, and now we are returning to have them in Italy. So it's very good to know that we also have a group of people, of Italian speakers who are WhatsApp. They're meeting every week, right? And I don't know if you have been participated, if you are participating in this group, Danielle, but it's a very good opportunity for the ones who want to talk about and discuss conscienciology in Italian to participate in this group, right? And then if you are interested, just let me know. I can connect you with this group. But it's great to know that things are being there are new connections being made in Italy and also in France. Okay. Well, people, I will introduce to you also Marily Bro. Okay, Marily is sitting next to Bertan. Welcome, Marily. Um, and Marily is going to invite you, not now, in the end we are going to do the invitations, and Marily is going to invite you. Also, she's a Portuguese speaker, she also speaks French, and Marily is graduated in social services. She is Brazilian, she knows Conscienciology since 1991, and she lives in Paris. Currently, she is a volunteer at Apex. Okay, so welcome, Marily.
Hello.
And people, now I'm going to call another guest that is Manuela. Hello, Manuela. How are you?
Hi, Liane. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation. And I'm happy to see the others who are organizing the course with me, the courses. So
very good. So, people, Manuela is graduated in medicine, specialized in neurology and palliative care. She knows Conscienciology since 2014, and she lives in Germany and is a volunteer of ACP, Association for Intersistential Parasitism. Manuela is one of the organizers of the event. And I would like to know, how is it for you, Manuela? How is the organization doing?
So I think, as Daniel said, it's a lot of work. We're meeting every week, planning, because this time I think I've done with Najla and some other people the organization from this international existential balance, which took place last year. And since then, I think it was actually the beginning of all these courses. So it was a great opportunity to meet and other people and other intermissivists, and to see the connection that actually started in 2018 when we did this intermissive course in Strasbourg for the first time. But after that, we had this pandemic, and there were some issues, financial issues, so we couldn't do this existential balance in 2020 as we are planning. So, but I think it was even greater to do it last year, because we had a full hotel, lots, as 104 people in a hotel, changing and exchanging energy, and it was so great to see the plans, the work which started, this planning for the future. And after that, because Guido, for example, came from Italy, and with Kirill, so there were people who I've seen like 10 years ago. They came to my city. I live in Friedrichsdorf, and it was here close to Frankfurt. And it was great to see them. And now we are having this course in Sardinia, where Guido lives. So it was great to see the work starting there and keeping going, and the plans we have for the next year. So that's the difference between the course we had 2018, because we didn't see this continuation, these plans. That's I feel now that we are more connected to other intermissivists, and there are intermissivists from other countries who are just coming, because I think they feel the energy. If we're connecting to each other, we attract more, and we should not forget we have intermissivists everywhere, in every country. So I'm happy to be here in Germany and trying to attract my group in Germany. And now we have some people in France and Switzerland, and we see the group is growing. So it's great to be part of it.
It's very gratifying. Yes, really, really nice. And well, I'm very happy. Every time there is good news such as this in the international, I'm really happy, because it's a big effort of us to, as you said, connect people from Conscientiology, and to be able to bring native speakers of many countries into Conscientiology. And our main focus is to let them know the science Conscientiology. And I also think that what is important is that through these events, people get to know and get interested in doing, one day, evolving in the studies of the science and becoming a teacher. We have to think big. If we have connection with this, all this knowledge, and with the consciential paradigm, with this multidimensional, multi-existential approach that is proposed by the consciential paradigm. So why not to think about becoming a teacher, becoming a volunteer of a consciential scientific institution? Because that's what we are going to be prepared to do, what we call clarification task, right? That is to bring this all this knowledge to everyone, accessible to everyone. So I have another invitation, another guest, that is Najla Campiotti. Okay, so Najla is also one of the organizers. I think now we are all here, the 6 organizers. Najla is going to talk about is going to invite you also in our second part of this live. She's going to make invitations for you in French, okay? And Najla is a diamond cutting technique. And she's currently living in Switzerland and volunteers at three consciouscentric institutions, Apex, Reaprendência, and Evolução. She is in Conscientiology since 2015, okay? So I think we had some issues with Najla's internet, okay, but she will be back soon, I suppose. She's in today. She's in Bahia, so she said that her connection is not so good. But
Eliane,
yes,
I'm sorry, but I would like to say something that we also have one more organizer that is not here today. That is Marina.
okay.
She's from Portugal, but she has an event today. She couldn't be here. I don't know if Danielle or Manuela would like to say a little more about her because you know her more than I do, but she's also organizing the event with us.
Marina Rodrigues, I know her. She is in the teachers formation. It's the first weekend of teachers formation in Portugal. So,
Oh, I
would you
guess
like to say
this was the event why she couldn't be
this
here
is the
today.
event? Uh-huh. And
And she
because
lives, I think she lives in Porto, right? And yes, and she's a volunteer of Liderari, if I'm not mistaken.
that she's a volunteer of Reaprendência, and I suppose, I don't know, maybe Liderari. Okay, that's great to know that Marina is also one of the organizers of these courses. Let's talk a little bit about the courses, okay? Because there might be people interested in participating. Let's see the content. And because we are going to have the courses in 3 countries. We are going to start in October 5 and 6 in the town of Alghero, Italy. And the theme of the course will be Energetic-Evolutionary Self-Development. Okay? And then after a week, in October 12 and 13, we are going to have the course Evolutionary Self-Discernment in Strasbourg, France, right? And 1 week after, in October 19 and 20, in Portugal, in the town of Vila Nova de Gaia, we will have the course What Did We Come to Do in This Life? And who is going to be the teachers of these courses? Ana Lu, can you tell us about?
You're muted, Analu.
Oh, sorry. Yes, so in those 3 courses, we have Professor Laino Losch as main professor, right? But we also have a lot of guests. So we have special participants that is gonna be with us in these courses. So each one of us and other people like Silvia Muradas, and I'll see the names because I don't know, there are a lot of names, but I guess Danielle will be able to help me with that. And I also think that one of the things that is important to say about these 3 courses that it's going to happen is that they are a huge opportunity for us to develop our self-development, speaking of energetic, evolutionary ways, how to master our energies, to make these connections with another intermissivists, to make this group more strong, to enhance these connections. And also, Danielle said before that this is just a part of the big picture. So we have much more planned, but we have to start with a few things, right? So it's an opportunity for everyone that is there to be together, to start learning about conscientiology, But not just that, it's also an opportunity for all of us that already is a volunteer, already are volunteering and studying about conscientiology to help in a different way, because all of us that we leave our country, we organize our lives to make a travel and to do things like this is to help others. So it's an opportunity to not be there just like a student, like a person that is just taking the course, but to know our role, our interassistential role. I think this is important, right? And I think that since Daniel, Manuela, Bertin, Marili, they are organizing the course, I think it's going to be good if for them to explain a little bit more about them.
Yes, that's great idea. So, Bertin, how was where is the course? Where can people stay in Strasbourg? Let us know more about how for the people who has never traveled to Europe. Can you give some tips? You are mute also. Let me. Okay.
Firstly, we have the Conscientiology. Somebody Conscientiology from Brazil, and another here we know. So our idea to attract the new intermissivist is our idea. Native intermissivist they don't know the Conscientiology. So we invited someone from France, another from United Kingdom, and Switzerland, Germany, somebody come from Portugal too, to Strasbourg, because we have this is three events. The thematic is different. Different. So you can travel to do this three events, because it's different. The thematic is different, So you will be very, very it will be with pleasure to get you with us to make this event. And this Portugal, Alghero, Italy, and in Strasbourg, and in France.
Very good. And where do you have a specific hotel to indicate the people, or what is the idea, Bertin?
The
Or do you
idea,
recommend the people to stay in, for example, Airbnb or other
yeah, uh,
lodge?
yeah. The course will be in the Hotel Beaucoup. So it is not. If you want, you can get an Airbnb. You can get another hotel to stay. And if you want to stay in Hotel Beaucoup, tell with us. Tell with the hotel. And I said that the day 11 we go to visit the Parliament in Europe. So I think uh, uh, you want to stay the day 10. and the second, the next day, the day 11, we start with the visit of Parliamentary European, and the day 11 and 30, we 13, we make the course in Strasbourg.
Okay, so and the person, the people, the students who are going to take these courses, they can, during the week, they can go around the town and get to know things. Are you going to have some attractions, some other things
Yeah, in the center of the
during
city.
the week?
Yeah, Hotel Beaucoup is the center, is the center of Strasbourg. So we have anything there. We have restaurant, we have another place, but we go to make something intellectual, and some things is the conscientiology. Is very serious. So if you want to go to make another things, we are in the center, and you think we have the bus, we have the locomotion, to the traffic to go where we want. But I think it's a 2 day to meditate, 2 day to know what is the conscientiology.
Very good. And are there going to be also the visit of the European Parliament?
So European Parliament, it's free. It's free for anybody. So you go the morning. They go the morning, and we go together with the group. So you are some you will go make a listing of the people, and we go together there.
Very good. Very good. So people, you had a general overview of what's going to happen in Strasbourg, France. I've been there. It's really worth it. It's a great town. And you can also visit the European Parliament. So know a little bit more about what's going to happen in Italy. Danielle, what is the program? And besides the course during the week, during the weekend, and what people can do to
Yeah.
spend a week in Italy?
Absolutely. So the first thing is that we need to think that all of the three courses are a journey. Obviously, if you are closer to a part, so if you are from Italy, you can go directly to Italy and enjoy this course. But if you're traveling, you can do all the three courses together. And it's also a proposition of having everything together. So Bertrand just explained this huge opportunity of going in France to have a self-reflection and to get an overview and have the time to think about self-discernment. But this journey first starts in Italy. So Italy is the first stop in the beautiful island of Sardinia in Alghero. So it's a little island close to Italy, not more than 2 hours from Milan or even from Rome. We're going to explore really what the island has to give to us, which is the energy. So this is the focus of the course. We're going to talk about the self-development of energies, but not only self-development of energies, but thinking also about how to connect developing energies with our evolution. So basically the proposal of the course is to get a better understanding of the energies, not only from a theoretical way, but also really practical. So doing energy exercises, discussing, testing, and understanding what actually is energy. Then if we go deeper in the program, so we're going to have 2 days, as all the other countries, is going to be a Saturday and a Sunday for the whole day, so more or less from 9 to 5. And then the hotel is going to be really in the center of the city of Alghero. It's called the Hotel Catalunya, but obviously it's not a immersion course, so all the students are free to choose as they like other places, and also to have the opportunity to explore the island just before the course, so before October. It's let's say a good date for the course, because you will still have a good temperature in the island. It's not so hot, it's not so cold, you don't have still the rain, so you can explore the energy of the island, and then go to Strasbourg to join Bertan in the next course.
Very good. So, people, and now I will ask Manuela. Manuela, and what is you who lives in Europe, you are used to traveling to these places. What do you recommend? Is it possible to go to take a train, or do you prefer, for example, if we are in Sardinia, because the first course will be first we will be in Italy, and then people will go to France, to Strasbourg, and then to Vila Nova de Gaia. What would be the best, in your opinion, to take a train or to take a plane? Or two options are okay?
Maybe, Daniel, do you want to answer this question from Italy to...
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. I think in Europe it's always a mix of solutions. From Alghero, you need to catch the plane, because as we are in an island, you need to get, let's say, really to the continent in Europe. So the idea is to get a plane that could be for cities like Milan, Frankfurt, or even Paris. From there, you can get the train to Strasbourg. So it's really close by, not even 2 hours. And then to move to Portugal, you need to go again to the plane. So you can imagine as, let's say, 3 to 4 steps. So the first step, it's going from plane to a close location to Strasbourg. Then you can go to Strasbourg just for the days of the course, and then to Portugal.
Okay, then. And
So I love... Sorry.
Yes. My question was, how long does it take from Lisbon to Vila Nova de Gaia?
I would say that on plane, an average of 2 to 3 hours. So it's not a lot. If we think about Brazil, that everything that we do, it's at least 1 hour, 2 hours. And then when you go far away, let's say that Nájila, that's in Bahia, and maybe needs to go to Foz do Iguaçu, it might be a travel of 3 hours. So in general, in Europe, this is like the maximum distance.
But just checking the information, okay? If you are in Portugal, in Lisbon, the capital, and then you go to Vila Nova de Gaia, you said it takes 2 hours?
By car, right?
By car.
Yeah, you can do by car.
Okay. By car. Okay. So, people, there are lots of possibilities. And if you guys who are listening to us, if you plan to go, try to buy your ticket from wherever you are. The sooner the better. The sooner the better. And then you can check on the possibilities, on the way you prefer, either by plane or by car or by train. But in Europe, prices get cheaper if you buy tickets in advance. That's the very, very good tip, right? Manuela, do you want to say something?
Yes, if you buy tickets like 6 months in advance for trains, so it's much cheaper. And I love to be in a train. So I love it. So if you enjoy it, if you can, to Strasbourg, you have many possibilities. If you come to Frankfurt, for example, if you come by plane from Brazil or for another country, it's very close. So it takes 2 hours by car to Strasbourg or with the train. So Strasbourg is a very central city, close to Switzerland, France, as Bertrand said, and Germany. So, but if you want to do all the 3 courses, it would be great. So do as Daniel said, start in Italy and take the plane and maybe train, and you go in which direction to the left, like it's west, no, east, no, west. You come from the west to the east, so east to the west. Oh, I'm confused now.
Good. So people, I am placing here the link for subscribing in the event. And then if you have any other doubt, you can contact me or Ana Lu. I'll leave my email here, okay? And you can ask for information. I will contact you with this team and you can let them know, okay? I will leave my email here. Okay. And people, I want now, I want to talk a little bit about the idea of reurbanization, extra physical reurbanization. And we always studied that doing a course like that, in everywhere we talk about conscientiology, and we are exteriorizing, we learn how to deal with bioenergies, and we learn how to exteriorize energies with a good cosmoethical standard to the environment where we are also doing what we call interassistance among dimensions. We are not only helping our intraphysical material dimension, we are also helping to reurbanize the extra physicality. That means the dimensions beyond the physical one. So we have the concept called reurbanization or extra physical reurbanization, that is to change for the better our environment of anti-cosmoethical, unhealthy, degraded energies, right? So, Ana Lu, do you have any idea or any perception about how these events can help to do this real backs?
Well, they are totally connected, because one of the things that I said first in the beginning is that us, the intermissivists, people who took the intermissive course, one of the things that we are here to do is to make the world better, right? So when we improve ourselves, when we improve our energies, when we learn how to act in a cosmoethical way, and we start doing changes in ourselves, our groups, and we are also helping to sanitize the intraphysical and the extraphysical dimensions. So the extraphysical reurbanization is, like we call, a transversal topic that is present in each of us, our praxis. I don't know if Manuela or Danielle would like to add something in this topic.
Yeah, absolutely. I think those kind of events, they're, in 2 words, they're a catalyzing factor. So basically, they bring more energy to the Reurbex. If you think about it, we're going to have 3 events. So the first one is going to be really focused on energies, so cleaning yourself in terms of energies, but also the environments and understanding the energies that you're interacting with. Then we go to Strasbourg in France, And then you get this moment of reflection, of discernment, how to take better decisions. So really get immersed in improvement, because you really get into the core of the thing. Then on the last step, you get to Portugal and you're thinking about what you're doing here, what's your purpose. So it's really a three-axis thinking of optimization. So you go from energies, also from the thought of what you're doing, and closing with the purpose. So it's really a catalyzing factor, this kind of events that we can have in Europe.
Good. Yes, because what we know is that when we are working with energies, when we are exteriorizing our best energies, we are also helping the consciousness that are extra-physical. It means that they lost their physical body, they died, or they went into a process that we call the soma, that is this discard of the soma. And many of them, they are not aware that they have already lost the soma. They still consider that they are in the intraphysical dimension. And so they act as if they were in the intraphysicality, and they are not able to go further, to evolve. And when they are, we make these courses happen, there is a kind of this extra physical consciousnesses. They are brought into the field of the course, and they are assisted over there, and they can really get to know that their current condition, and they can evolve, they can get better, improve, go to the next step of their evolution. So that's very important to have to talk about this, to bring this multidimensional reality into our lives, so that we can be we can assist and be also be assisted by all this multidimensional knowledge. So people, I think we are near the end, and now we will start with the invitations. As I told in the beginning of the live, the main focus of this live is to invite people to participate in these 3 courses that are going to happen in 3 different countries. So I will start with Bertrand Bro, and he's going to do the invitation in French, okay? So Bertrand, feel free to do this invitation.
Bonjour à tous, bonsoir à tout le monde. Le cours, cette invitation, il est majoritairement fait en anglais. Eh bien, excusez-nous, c'est la programmation. Eh bien, comme on vient de le dire en anglais, nous aurons 3 participations, 3 événements au Portugal, en Italie et en France. Et nous allons vous mettre les liens. Les liens sont là. Si vous voulez itinéraire pour sociologie, vous allez voir tout l'itinéraire. Et le 12, le 13 et le 14, non, le 12, le 13, ça sera à Strasbourg. Mais avant cela, le 11, on a la visite au Parlement européen. Et je pense que c'est de faire connaître encore plus la conscientiologie en France. Et donc, soyez nombreux. Venez avec nous pour une question de curiosité pour ceux qui ne savent pas ce que c'est que la conscientiologie. Et puis pour d'autres qui savent déjà, pour pouvoir entrer encore en profondeur. Donc, soyez nombreux avec nous. Vous aurez tout sur le lien qui est marqué là. Voilà. Merci beaucoup de votre attention et je vous dis à bientôt.
Merci. Nájila, now can you do an invitation? Pode fazer seu convite, Nájila?
Oui, bien sûr, salut. Alors,
D'accord. Je pense que Bertin, il a déjà bien parlé, mais je laisse ici une invitation à tout le monde, surtout à toutes les personnes qui habitent en Europe, hein, parce que ces cours, on va, comme on a déjà dit, on sera en Italie, au Portugal et en France. Alors, pour les personnes qui habitent en Europe, c'est très important de venir, de participer, de donner l'énergie, de faire ces mouvements pour être présent, parce que les 3 cours seront beaucoup intéressants. Sont des cours différents. Pour les personnes qui ont l'opportunité de participer des 3 cours, c'est excellent. Mais sinon, pour ceux-là qui vont choisir seulement un, c'est aussi important, je pense. Et pour les gens qui seront à Strasbourg, il y aura la traduction pour les francophones en français. Ça facilite que les gens, les natifs, arrivent à venir, à connaître aussi un peu de la Conscientiologie et surtout de savoir que ce n'est pas un cours pour les gens qui sont déjà très engagés ou qui connaissent déjà beaucoup la Conscientiologie, mais pour les personnes qui viennent de connaître, ça sera un cours qui va montrer beaucoup de la Conscientiologie, qu'on pourra beaucoup apprendre aussi. Alors, je laisse une invitation à tout le monde. Et comme Bertha il a dit, il y a les links pour les gens qui ont besoin de plus d'informations et nous appeler, contacter pour pouvoir discuter et savoir comment en arriver, où aller, comment faire l'inscription et tout ça. Alors, c'est ça. Merci et on est très content de pouvoir participer dans l'organisation de ces 3 cours. Merci beaucoup,
Nájila.
Eliane.
Daniel, can you make your invitation in Italian?
Sì, assolutamente. Allora, se qualcuno sta cercando di sviluppare le proprie competenze energetiche, rafforzare la propria autodifesa energetica e espandere le potenzialità, sicuramente il corso in Italia è il corso per voi. Avremo tanti esercizi energetici, avremo la possibilità di approfondire la realtà del paradigma conscienziale e anche la possibilità di sviluppare le proprie competenze energetiche, l'automiglioramento e anche una autoconsapevolezza maggiore quanto le energie. Quindi se sei interessato in raggiungerci, siamo molto felici di avervi nel nostro corso in Italia, che sarà il primo corso che avremo in Alghero e la prima volta che la Consciologia torna in Italia dopo 20 anni. Quindi non perdere questa opportunità, che sicuramente sarà bellissima. Grazie, Eliane.
Manuela, can you do your invitation in German, please?
Also wir warten auf euch in Straßburg, also wir freuen uns sehr und es wird, also zusammen zu sein mit anderen Gleichgesinnten in einer energetischen Blase wird einfach unvergesslich sein. Also wir freuen uns sehr auf euch. Also im Oktober haben wir 3 Kurse und ich hoffe euch zu sehen, zumindest in Straßburg. Ihr seid nicht so weit weg. Bis dann.
Vielen Dank. Bis dann, vielen Dank. Mari Libro, can you make the invitation in Portuguese, representando Portugal?
Boa tarde, bom dia, boa noite. Estamos convidando a todos para participar dessa excursão interassistencial, que vai ser muito importante para a Europa nesse momento. E são 3 países, França, Itália, França e Portugal. Inclusive, França, a gente escolheu próximo Strasbourg, porque fica uma estratégia com Suíça e Alemanha. Então, quem puder vir, é uma ótima oportunidade. Vão conhecer muito a Europa e participar desse grande evento. E no dia 11, também em Strasbourg, vai ter a visita no Parlamento Europeu. Então, todos convidados para esse mega evento, né? E também eu com o professor Loche e seus convidados especiais, que vai ser Ana Lu, Nájila, Fabiana, Marilane, Nancy e Daniel, que vão ser professores e vai ter uma pequena participação minha e do Bertin, de 20 minutos. Então, a gente sentiu bastante as energias, principalmente no dia que a gente foi ver a sala em Strasbourg, é uma cidade turística, uma cidade histórica. Então, ali, as energias dos lugares, dos ambientes, foi muito importante a nossa ida lá. Eu espero que todos que têm a possibilidade de vir vão estar participando da Helbex, né? Porque nosso planeta está no momento de Helbex, e eu acho que é uma coisa muito importante para todos. E eu espero que que todos possam vir. Uma boa energia a todos. Muito obrigada por essa live.
Thank you very much, Marili and all. Ana Lu, there is a last question, but very important. Elke Avzus is asking, will there be translation into English at all places? What are you planning?
Well, until now, I know that we are going to have translation for Italian and French, but not English yet, because we don't know if there's gonna need to. But in case we need, we have participants that speaks only English. Maybe it's a possibility.
Okay.
Manu,
please.
We are planning to do a translation to German in Strasbourg, but we are organizing the group. So let's see. So you can
Very
come.
Good.
You need.
So Elke, that's great to know you can participate. So people, I think we are near the end. We reached our time, and I would like to thank you very much for any one of you for being here, for all your efforts in organizing this event, and for being here today with us in this live. Okay. And I would like to invite all of you to our next live that will be let me check here just a second for me to inform you the right day, April 21st, and we will talk about the Aboriginal culture and reurbanization in Australia with Tim McCall. So it's a great opportunity for you to know more about Australia. Okay, so thank you very much for watching us, and see you next time.
thank you so much for the opportunity. I hope to see you there.
See you.
Merci.
See you.
Everybody.
See you. Thank you very much.
Merci, obrigada.
Thank you.
Merci.
Bye.